What's up, YouTube? It's been a while. Jake here with a little fish update. So I finally got situated in a new apartment in Atlanta, and with that comes a new fish tank. Well, same fish tank, different fish. So here's a little intro to my tank here. I got a bluegill actually recently, or I guess it's called a sunfish. Caught him from Piedmont Park recently. I know it's a little taboo to mix, natural domestic U.S. fish. Oh, we just had New Year's, so I put a little bow in the tank there. But it's a little taboo to mix natural fish with South American cichlids. But they're getting along fine, and I thought they'd bully him, but no, he's doing pretty big. He does have size on the other fish. Over here we have a juvenile firemouth, and I'm really happy with his color. He is the smallest in the tank, but he holds his own nicely. Or she, I really don't know the gender, and I just fed them, so there's just a little bit of flakes floating around. I do a pellet and flake mix, but yeah, so I like his colors. He's got some nice blue, some good red on him. Here I have a Jack Dempsey. I also like this guy. They're all juveniles, but this guy also has some fun colors. It's funny to see the bluegill chase around the South American cichlids, but he's probably one of my favorites in this tank here. He's back there. You can see him against the reflection. And then I have a blood parrot, which is probably the most striking fish in here. Blood parrots, I mean, they're just a solid orange color, so they always have good coloration to them. But yeah, no, he's been fun to have. It's actually my first blood parrot. I've usually had kind of more aggressive fish like jaguar cichlids and Oscars, so it's been hard to keep a mix of these slightly less aggressive cichlids, but it's been going pretty well so far. And then over here I have a Convict Cichlid. This guy's probably the biggest in the tank, if not for the bluegill, and he's been fun. He grew up pretty fast, very almost kind of large. He's got a little fat on his sides. Sometimes I worry I overfeed him, but I do clean the tank pretty regularly. And then you can see the sides of my tank are a little bit darker because I have one light in the center. I'm probably gonna have to get a second light there. And then underneath the bridge here is I have there he is, a white convict. So it's actually a female. So I'm a little worried. I did accidentally. I'm pretty sure this is a male here. And then that being a female, I may have gotten a breeding pair in accident. But if they do wind up laying eggs, I think I'd just throw it in a 20-gallon and let the fry hatch. But yeah, no, I do. My Convict Cichlid there, he's pretty fun. He's definitely one of the more confident fish in the tank. And then in here, I have a jewel cichlid. Now he likes to hide. There's an entrance here and an entrance up here, and he'll come out and eat, and then he'll go back in. He used to swim around in this area, but I mean, there's always one fish in the tank that finds this little hiding spot and goes in there, but that's okay. But otherwise, this is the tank I'm rocking with right now, and it's kind of a fun little community. They will chase each other like you see there a lot, but I mean, but never too maliciously. It's more so of a, hey, I'm trying to get that pellet or that flake. Let me push you out of the way. But for the most part, everyone's pretty happy. And I was worried. I've always grown up, I've caught sunnies. And I was worried about, putting them in the tank because different habitats. But for the most part, he's been fine. Now I did catch him when it was a little bit colder, so I had to get him used to the water temperature, float him in a bag, but otherwise, I mean, that's pretty much standard for most fish additions, but he fit like a glove. It took a day or two for him to, kind of adapt to the flakes, but so this is my 50-gallon right now. I know some of these guys are gonna get pretty big, so I plan to upgrade to a 75-gallon breeder tank in the near future. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm happy with the mix. They're all pretty peaceful. I was never a big fan. Well, I've always been interested in plants, but I recently added Amazon blade plant. I know I probably got the name wrong, but something along the lines. Pretty good deal at the pet store I saw. I think I'm gonna cover the back wall with it, but probably gonna hop off soon and feed the or change the water a little bit. It's looking a little murky. Yeah, you see they're chasing each other around, but they mainly do that during feeding because they're just kind of trying to make sure no one else gets the food. When they do get in fights though, the Jack Dempsey really gets a darker color. Same with the firemouth. He's got a good coloration to him. But otherwise, you know, every now and then I'll post a video of my fish and kind of give updates. But see you guys later.